But you got some ID on you?
Why would you need ID?
Because I want to see who you are.
That's not how the law works, sir.
It does.
No, and this is not a stop and ID state. Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
What crime?
Yes.
You're looking in our patrol cars.
Is that breaking the law, or is that just you don't like it?
Well, what you gonna do about it if I don't go across the street?
You're gonna be warned of trespassing, then you're gonna be arrested. Well, I'll be patient with you.
No need to be patient because I'm not going across the street.
Well, I'm gonna continue and I'm gonna ask for your name and.
And you're not gonna get it.
I need to keep up with my public employees, my public servants that don't know what they're doing. I'll do what I want to. If you don't want them to have private conversations out here, that's what all these rooms are for. Stop making up stuff. Show me the law. Show me the law.
What's up, CT3 fam? Welcome back to my channel where we highlight 3 clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights are not violated on your next encounter with the cop. My name is CT3 and my goal is to make sure this is an educational experience based on your civil rights and your freedom to film in public. With that said, the channels being featured today are 3 OGs of the community: Joe Cool, News Now South Carolina, and Big Nick South Florida Accountability. Make sure you use the link in the description for the full videos. And while you're over there, please show them some love because without them, there's no CT3. If you could, go ahead and gently smash that like button before the video even starts so this video will spread and hopefully help put an end to police misconduct. Now with that said, let's get right into it.
Who are you?
Whoa. Who are you?
I'm Sergeant McNeely, Cleveland County Sheriff's Office.
I'm gonna step back. You're really close to me, officer. Thank you.
I want to know who you are. You're in all of our vehicles.
I am.
Yeah. So we got a right to know who you are.
And I have a right to tell you. I don't want to tell you unless I've been legally convicted of a crime.
But you got some ID on you?
Why would you need ID?
Because I want to see who you are.
That's not how the law works, sir.
It does.
No, and this is not a stop and ID state. Can you tell me what crime I've committed?
What crime?
Yes.
You're looking in our patrol cars.
Is that breaking the law, or is that just you don't like it?
No, I want to know who you are.
But sir, that's not the law. That's a personal
Who are
feeling.
you?
Why?
Did you ask me who I was earlier?
But you have to identify yourself because
So
you're law
do you.
enforcement. No, I don't. Not if I
Yes,
haven't
you
broken
do.
the law, sir. And you should know that. How long have you
Yeah.
been on this job?
A long
A
time.
long time, and you should know that, officer.
Yeah, I do. So, you got any idea?
No, I don't.
You
I
you
don't.
ain't gonna tell me who you are?
And I don't consent to any searches or seizures either. Not unless I've committed a crime, and I haven't committed one. And you should know that law, officer. Like, I'm surprised that you've been on this job and you don't know that law. I haven't committed a crime.
So you don't understand that we got more miles back than you got forward.
Yeah.
And,
So,
and
you're really.
and the
I'm gonna take a
first-
step back because y'all are
second
really
thing-
close and y'all have guns.
The
and I
second thing
don't.
is you're not going to tell us what we're going to end up doing and not
No,
doing.
I'm just-
You're on our property.
Yeah.
This is
you're looking
public
in
property.
our vehicles.
It's public property,
So,
and my tax
no,
dollars
this
pay
is
for this
sheriff's
vehicle.
office property.
And this is
belongs
public.
to the county. So if you want to take a picture with your phone, you can go out there on that sidewalk.
Which is public. So are you telling me that this isn't public property?
No, it's
So-
private. It's a private
private.
county property.
This is private
And
county
if
property.
we want to know who you are, then
Just-
we have a right to find out who you are.
Does tax dollars pay for this property?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which means I have the right to be here.
You don't pay taxes, do you?
Yes.
Where you pay taxes? Where you work at?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm just asking. You
I
know
pay
where
taxes
you
here.
know where we work.
Because y'all are officers.
Exactly.
That's right.
Okay.
So,
So can you see how this is in
so where do you
circles
work?
here? Tell my attorney stay on, please. So,
Oh yeah, tell your attorney. Okay, tell your attorney. Who's your attorney?
My attorney's Mr.
so what
Paul
you're
Dean.
saying is, tax dollars pay for this, but I'm not allowed to be here.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, well, no,
Well, you're turning
that's what he
around-
just
you're
said.
turning around everything
You're-
we
you're-
just said.
That's what he
turn
just said,
around.
officer.
We said we
You're
have a right
trying
to
turn around
investigate because
with
you're on our
everything you
property.
say.
Can I have your name? Officer
No,
McNeely?
I can't.
Officer
You can't.
McNeely.
You're not gonna tell me your name.
Is that what you would tell the judge?
No, my name my name's not
Is-
Officer McNeely.
Is that what you would tell the judge?
Yes. Is that what you tell a judge?
I'm not in any.
No, you tell your attorney, tell the judge.
yeah.
You tell attorney tell us.
So,
Okay.
are y'all trying to intimidate me to tell y'all who I am?
No.
I haven't broken the law,
We're just finding out who you are.
I just want to know who you are.
We have
Why?
a right to find out who you are.
but I have
Am
a
I
right to
gonna
say
be
no.
your friend?
Well, I don't need any more friends, sir. I got a really close
then why are you
family
here?
because I want
Yeah.
to take pictures and film because it's my constitutionally protected right of anything I can see
So why don't you go over and take pictures?
because I want to be over here.
Well, exactly. If
Uh,
I don't want you to be here, you don't have.
But see,
you're not gonna be
but
here.
then that's a personal request. That's a personal. It's not lawful. I haven't broken the law.
You
And
have
this,
no right to be here.
How
It's
not?
like me going to a call that I have no right to go to.
Yeah.
See, it works both
So-
ways. You just can't have your cake and eat it too.
this isn't my cake. This is I can
This
be
is you
here.
want to do what you want to do. Is what this is.
But if I haven't broken the law, what's wrong with that?
okay, so I can go do whatever I want to.
If you haven't broken the law, you're free to go do whatever you want to do, and you should know
Really?
that. Y'all should know that. If
I
I'm
mean,
not breaking the
you
law,
should know that. You
what
should know,
hassle
you
am I
should know-
giving y'all?
You should know. You should be able to identify yourself to law enforcement.
If
officer.
I've broken the law, You can't just
It
walk
don't
up there.
matter if you broke the law
Yes,
or not,
it-
man. You making stuff up as
What's
you
the
go,
law,
man.
What's the stop and identify statute here?
What's the stop and identify
Yes,
act?
this isn't a stop and identify state. It's not. I know this. I've been doing this for a long time.
It don't have to be.
So
if
what
we,
you're
if we
saying?
request information from you, you have to provide.
If
it.
I don't give you my name,
In an ample-
are you taking me
in
to
an
jail?
ample professional
If I
time.
don't give you my name, are you taking me to jail?
Not necessarily.
No, we
Am
ain't
I
said nothing
being-
about jail. You're the one talking about jail.
I'm,
You're the
I'm
one-
just trying to
you're the
figure
one
out. I'm
saying-
trying to
you're
figure
the
out
one
my
wanting
safety
to
here because
try
y'all
to
can't.
make us-
You're
Y'all
trying
are
to make it
really
harder than it
aggressive.
is.
and make
No,
it
it's
harder
not.
than it's got to be.
How's it? How am I making it hard? Y'all want to know my name?
Why
I
is it
don't
so
have
hard,
to tell
though?
you
Why-
because
what do you
I
have
just
to
don't.
hide?
I don't.
What do you have to hide?
I
We
tell
ain't
you
got
what.
nothing to
I tell you what.
You got any
I
warrants
don't.
on you?
Tell me.
Do you suspect me having a warrant?
I don't know.
So can I ask you a question then?
All right, go ahead. Ask me.
Since it's not personal,
Hurry
I
up,
mean,
hurry up,
since,
hurry up.
since it's not legal, it's personal. Can I have your
It's
address?
not personal.
Can I have your address?
Can you
100
have my
Judge
address?
Place?
It's public
No, no,
record.
no, no, no.
My
Oh,
address is public record.
Okay, well I
I
can
ain't
get
got
it.
nothing to hide. You evidently
Why
have
don't you
something
tell
to
me?
hide.
I don't have anything to hide. It's just my
You got
right to
something
keep.
to
It's
hide.
just my right to withhold my information.
Mine too.
Okay then. So if you know that, why you ask me for my name and then get
Because
frustrated
I
because I
don't
want to
know
tell
who
you?
you are.
In your name.
Can I
I
ask you a
just
que-
won't know.
You don't have the power of arrest. We do.
Who's in charge
So
here?
that's what I'm saying.
So you're threatening me with arrest because I'm not
No,
telling
I'm
you my
just saying
name.
we have power of
No,
arrest and you don't.
We do have
I'm
power.
just stating
So
a
why
fact.
bring up power of
That's
arrest?
a fact. You're the one bringing that on yourself.
Okay, Cass, who's in charge here?
We
Who's in
both are.
charge here?
Who has higher
Supervisor?
rank? You're supervisor.
Yeah.
Catch your question.
No.
Are you? Yo, what? Well, I'm going to. Are you detaining me?
No.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you now.
So as I was getting back to these officers here, y'all can try to intimidate someone else, please. Thank you. Oh, I will. That's how you handle these tyrant cops. That's all you got to do. Just stand your ground. And these jokers really thought I was gonna fold. They tried to tell me a whole bunch of lies with some legal ground behind it, and they were invalid. Invalid. And I look at them doing a walk of shame. Where are they? There they go. Look at them.
I completely agree with News Now South Carolina. These tyrants just spewed out a lot of lies with legal grounds behind it. The supervisor said, "Can I get your ID?" with the response from News Now South Carolina saying, "That's not how the law works." The supervisor immediately said, "Yes, it does." Now that's considered legal grounds, and that would intimidate most citizens, but it's all lies, lies, and more lies. I guarantee you, if News Now South Carolina wouldn't have said the key phrases he said, he would have been cuffed and most likely arrested for trespassing and failure to ID. But since News Now South Carolina is so educated, he was able to verbally keep himself free and most importantly not have his rights violated. Remember, if there's no sign prohibiting unauthorized personnel, county property is considered public property, and we're able to be there lawfully and not be kicked off for someone's personal feelings not want you there. News Now South Carolina absolutely owned these cops, and it was a pleasure watching it. Let's continue.
I'll tell you my name if you tell me your name.
That's not how it works. You address me, you're a member of the Fort Lauderdale Police Department. Your policy is to identify yourself when you come in contact with a member of the public. What's your name and your badge number?
I just thought I'd ask your name first. My name's Officer Siegel, 1728.
Thank you.
Yep. What we're gonna ask of you, you're allowed to film, but we need you on the opposite side.
No,
of the
sir.
sidewalk.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, I'm on the public sidewalk. You have no authority over me.
So-
Get back in your car. You're dismissed. Leave me alone.
It's not the way it works.
That's the way it's going to
And
work
you're
today.
also on camera too.
It's going to work today like that.
So, no, it's
I'm on the public sidewalk conducting a First Amendment activity.
Not on
So,
this sidewalk.
yeah, this is a public sidewalk, sir. Well, what you going to do about it if I don't go across the street?
You're gonna be warned of trespassing, then you're gonna be arrested. Well, I'll be patient with you.
No need to be patient because I'm not going across the street.
Well, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna ask for your name and.
And you're not going to get it.
again.
You're not going to get it.
Okay.
Well, Big Nick, South Florida Accountability.
What?
Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. YouTube me.
Huh? Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Huh? Is it this sidewalk or that sidewalk?
It's either sidewalk, Siegel. It's either sidewalk that I pay for. It's either sidewalk in public, sir. Either one, sir. Either sidewalk that I pay for, Siegel. Hey, Siegel, I can even come up here, Siegel. Look, I can even be right here, Siegel. I can even be right here, Siegel. Look, I can even come over here. I can even come over here, Siegel. I can even come right here, Siegel. Yeah, I can, Siegel. I can. This is city property. I can. There's utilities. I can. This is public property, Siegel. This is public property, sir. Do not make up your own laws. Do not make up your own rules, Siegel. Yeah, this is public property. Yeah, it is. It is. It is, Siegel. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. You can get all the calls you want, Siegel. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. You're dismissed. That's called a walk of shame, what you're doing right there. You are dismissed. Do not come back and aggravate me again while I'm doing the story, okay? Can you keep a secret? Can you keep a secret? Me too. You're dismissed, Siegel. Go try to intimidate somebody else. It don't work here.
The lies continue as usual. Big Nick said, I'm on a public sidewalk, and the cop said, not on this sidewalk. A classic response from Big Nick saying, what are you going to do about it? Now here's when the most used line from law enforcement to get you to comply comes. The cop says, you're going to be arrested. Big Nick immediately held out his hand for the cops to cuff him. The cop did nothing. Big Nick called his bluff. This cop knew he couldn't make an arrest here. He just wanted to use his authority to get the citizen to do what he wanted. Again, the law is not built off of feelings, but actions. This cop never stood a chance during this encounter. I watched a replay of a live yesterday from No Question About It. He was filming a traffic stop and the citizen had no clue of his rights. And No Question About It made a great comment. He said, if you don't know your rights, you don't have any. I couldn't agree with that more. Guys, I hope you watch these videos and take something from them. Don't let these officers ruin your lives and step all over your rights because you don't know them. We must educate ourselves and stand our ground against these tyrants like News Now South Carolina just said in the previous clip. But let's continue.
No, are you talking to me, man? How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you doing, sir?
I'm pretty good, man.
So there's other people conducting business in the police department. You can't, for their privacy, you can't record.
You know, that's why I'm up here. That's a fallacy. That's why I'm up here to speak with someone today.
Okay.
That's a fallacy. This is a public lobby, which means you can't put their private business out here in the public. If it's something private, you take them in the back. Don't create privacy in a public space.
Back is for prisoners.
Well, it's also a place for privacy to talk to these people, right? There's no privacy out here in the public lobby. And I wish you guys would stop telling me that. Didn't you have your updated training? I would like to talk to somebody in charge who can explain to you guys that you can't create privacy out here in a public space, and to stop telling me that. You were supposed to have training updated March.
You have our training? Were you trained by the police department, sir?
Do I look like I was? No.
So then you shouldn't say that what training we have.
Oh, bullshit. If I haven't been married, I shouldn't comment on marriage if I haven't been married. I know you were dictated. You were supposed to have updated training on photography in March. You should have been over this last year. Apparently it is, because you're telling me I can't film in here.
You can't film people conducting their private business.
Again, you're wrong. This is a public lobby. You create privacy for them. I don't.
Listen, their personal stuff cannot be put on your table.
Agreed. So you need to make room for their personal stuff. You don't have them discussing personal business out here. Because I choose to. I need to keep up with my public employees, my public servants that don't know what they're doing.
Make sure you don't record their private.
I'll do what I want to. If you don't want them to have private conversations out here, that's what all these rooms are for. Stop making up stuff. Show me the law.
Interview rooms for the prisoners.
Show me the law that says I can't record in a public place, in a public lobby. Because why? Because you say?
It's their private business.
What law is this? Thank you. You're a law enforcement officer. I don't need your opinion. It's wrong anyway. Well, what law are you enforcing? What law are you stating? What statute? Okay, well, say that. Say that. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. Say it's a courtesy. I wouldn't put these cats' personal information on the phone anyway. I wouldn't have did it on my own accord. I got my own morals and values. I wouldn't have done it anyway. You tell me what I can and can't do. I'm a grown man and you work for me. How you doing? You the guy I'm supposed to talk to? What the heck just happened, yo? All right, I just called for a white shirt. Can I speak with you?
What do you want to ask?
I wanted to talk to the officers. The other day we came in here. We had a problem with the officer Mud. He said the same thing this guy is saying.
Are you want to make an official complaint? Or you want to make
I do not. I've never filed a
If you want
complaint
to make an
against you
official
guys.
complaint, then
Yes.
we can do that part.
No,
But
I
if you
don't want
wanna
a
make an
official complaint. I
complaint-
just want you to talk to Mud and let him know that it's okay to film inside of a police lobby.
Okay.
That's the only reason I came up
The
here.
only thing that you can't do for
Yes.
that part is that
Yes.
if there's nobody inside that are taking reports,
Yes.
they have the right to expectation of some privacy and giving information
Not
to
in a
those
public
reports.
space, officer. Am I
but
correct
you
or not?
You got to respect their privacy. So that's why we
That-
ask you not to film.
I understand.
We're not throwing you out of the station. We
very
ask you
good.
not to film.
Very
All
good.
right,
Yes,
I'm not,
yes.
You don't have
Yes.
to tell me how to act in my own station. I know how to act. I was out here the other night. Don't listen. Okay,
And you
I'm
did.
talking to you. I don't have to talk to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're
this is
asking me.
this is what we need.
Yeah,
Okay, some
yeah.
cooperation on this part.
Yes.
If we have somebody in here that's taken a report,
Yeah.
we need you to stop filming because that person has an expectation to take that report
Now, here's
without
where-
giving out information.
Yeah.
If there's nobody in the station taking a
Yes,
report,
yes.
it's a public space you can film.
Yeah, are you telling me when someone else comes in here, it no longer becomes a public space?
When they're giving information,
Yes, when they're
regarding the
giving
report, you
personal
have to
information.
respect their privacy
What
on giving
law is
information.
that? Why do I have to?
That is an
I'll do it
expectation
as
of
my
privacy. It's
choice.
the Illinois eavesdrop law. You can't do that. You have to have an expectation of privacy. That's what I need to tell
Look
you.
at it, look at
That's what I
this.
need you to understand. That's it.
Yes, you're saying
That-
Illinois.
That's really all we have
Listen,
to talk about.
So you say, I wonder when Illinois Privacy Act
How
over.
about the Illinois eavesdrop law?
When
You know
did
what
the
that is?
Yes, I do.
It's a state law.
Yes, surreptitiously.
That's what it
I'm
is.
out here in the open. There's nothing surreptitious about what I'm doing. So don't try to double talk
no,
me.
I'm not trying
And
to
when
double
did
talk.
they
You
over?
understand what I told you, though?
Yes, you did. You
Okay,
said
then
yes.
there's nothing more to discuss.
You-
we
yes.
don't have to argue here.
Yes, I
There's
think
no
we
reason to
we
argue.
have no meeting of the minds here.
Well,
I
that's-
think you still
clearly that's
think
the case.
that there's an expectation of privacy in public, and there is not. You
When
can search
when a
Department of
person is
Homeland.
giving
You
information
keep
on a
cutting
report
me
that
off.
is sensitive,
Yes.
and that report could be anything from a sexual assault
Yes.
to anything else.
Yes.
You can't record that information that they're giving. They're to have an expectation of privacy to give that information out.
In
on the
a
report.
public place,
That is it.
there is no
We just
expectation
ask
of
you not
privacy.
to film while
That's
that's going
totally
on.
different.
You
If
don't
you're
have to
asking me
leave.
something.
You don't have to leave,
Yes.
but you can't film while they're doing that.
My
what's
name's
bad.
Joe too.
Okay, so
if- yeah.
you've been told. What's your name?
Yes, my name's Joe as well.
Okay, I'm the captain
Brennan-
here in the
Captain
14th
Brennan,
district. Yeah.
nice meeting you.
Okay.
We're going to keep this up, and we'll see what happens. And by the way, I wouldn't put anybody's personal information on film anyway.
Well-
I would have did that without you asking. But I
then
don't
why
like.
would you film it though? That's the
I
question
wouldn't
that
film
we
it.
have.
I wouldn't film it.
Because we understand this is a public place. We get that.
I don't know if you
Okay.
do.
Well, I do.
What do
I
you know?
understand
You
that
can't
part,
create
okay?
expectation
But
of
at the end of the
privacy.
day, please respect
Look,
these people's privacy.
I will, without you even
Okay?
asking me to do.
All
I
right.
do that.
You have a good day.
You as well.
Another attempt to intimidate a citizen with the camera, another attempt to enforce feelings and not law, and another attempt to lie and say whatever you think to control us. I wonder how officers actually think of citizens. If there's an officer out there brave enough to comment how you guys actually talk about us behind closed doors, that'll be interesting to see. I can imagine y'all sitting there eating your glaze-filled lunch saying the most disgusting things about people you're supposed to serve. But let me guess, your family is magically not included in those comments because they rock the thin blue line sticker on the bumper of their vehicle, huh? No, but seriously, make a fake account, hide your name, do whatever you have to do. But I want a cop to comment and let us know the things you say about citizens behind closed doors. But Joe Cool couldn't have been more right when he said there's no expectation of privacy in public. We're being recorded literally everywhere we go in public. What about our privacy? Oh, let me guess, you just don't like us filming, huh? Also, this is a great example why it's important for us to educate ourselves, because the white shirt tried to throw the Illinois state law at Joe Cool, but Joe Cool knew exactly what he was talking about and was able to shut it down immediately. And what's the need for so many cops for a simple conversation with a citizen? I guess that's just normal blue line gang activity. But that's gonna do it for this video. Like I said, these are some of the OGs of the community, and thank you for your service. So please make sure you use the links in the description to show their channel some love. I'm sure you already subscribed to them, but just go over there and check out their most recent videos. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you won't miss the next episode. If you made it this far, thank you so much. You're the real CT3 fam. Remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. Until next time, peace.